Welcome back to what Arty Noobs for Channel Disturbance. This is a T95E6, it's a tier 10 American reward tank. It's located on the south spawn of Empire's border under the command of Awppenheimer. Well, he's armed with a 120mm gun, which is capable of 400 alpha, and it's got that unusual cupola. Well, yeah, it's a bit of a carbuncle and it's also a weak spot, unfortunately, but if you can protect it, then you can do a lot of damage to the enemy. And of course, that shape of that turret is actually very good at bouncing rounds off the sides, off the cheeks. So yeah, it's quite a nice little tank, but you can only get it if you are one of the best players in the game. Now, Awppenheimer is very modest actually. He says that he's not that great, but the fact of the matter is his recent win rate is very high indeed. Super Unicum standard, you know, around about the 3,400, 3,500 level. Okay, well, he's taking it up onto the hill where the encounter cap is normally. So he's going to be using his gun depression, I suspect, on the enemy. Oh, we've got a couple of customers. Puts one into a super conk. Bounces the round in return. Goes for it again. This time round he did suffer some damage, unfortunately. Trying to use the side of the wall to get some gun depression without actually revealing yourself. He did get a round in there. I think it was the T110E4, was it? Put that round into the Wizzy. We're not actually getting the same battle reports we usually get. I suspect this may be something to do with the update we had just recently. It's rather unfortunate. We just have to guess where the rounds are going. We know the general detail though. We do have the list at the top. That will actually tell us which tanks have actually been hit. Oh! Sneaky little Object 430 tried to come up behind us. Well, he won't get to live very long. One round in, but it's a low roll. We did take a round in return. Quite a big one as well. Fire another heat round into him. And trying to damage him by ramming. Puts another one in. Low roll again, 380, but now he's in a bit of a pickle because he is bit trapped. He's got enemy behind him, enemy in front of him, and we've bounced the round in return. And the next round will kill him. Yep, he's gone. Bad mistake by him. And we've got that rock protecting us from the enemy over the other side of the valley. One of them fired over at us. Can we get a shot in the STA? Didn't get it through. Just into the tracks. Go for the 430. Oh no, we've got a Centurion there and we hit him in the tracks. Go for the low plate. No, we're not getting anything. We're firing standard AP. Ah, that one went in. And we've got, I think that was a Death Star coming up on our left. Object 430U takes one. Standard AP. Go for the 430U again. Didn't get that one through. I'd be worried about that Death Star. That one didn't go through. Yep, I think he's a bit concerned. So he's coming around the other side. See if he can spot where that Death Star got to. Somewhere just over there. Fired a blind shot. Our guys have conquered the other side of the valley. So it's now just a question of cleaning up. No sign of him. Don't really want to get at one of those 183mm rounds, but if we can get behind him, there he is. He's looking the other way, and now we've tracked him. He's going to have to burn his repair kit, but if he does, we'll put another round in, track him. Oh, and he goes down. just looking the wrong way. And now we're going to come up behind the enemy. And that gives us a chance to get that Strib 1030 and some of the other enemy tanks who are guarding their cap area. They've got one Arty. He's probably back there. So we'll probably see him any second. Oh, T95. Are we loading the heat? There's the Arty. It's the M53. One round into him. Didn't kill him though. One into the side of the T95. Right up his ass. Do you like it like that? Klaus Kellerman likes it like that. There's only 3 enemies remaining. The M53-55. Well, we could put an HE round into him, but it's only 1 point. Oh, and Strib goes down. Now it's just the T95. One into him, and he's taken out the game, and that's it. Game over. So, not bad. Quite a lot of bounces on the armour. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's an ace tanker for Awppenheimer in the T95E6. He got a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He got, for exactly, a shell proof, a fire for effects, and a bruiser medal out of that one. He also picked up a high caliber and a Confederate. His win rate for the game was 9,601, so he definitely was working his ass off on that one. Let's have a look at the team score. Highest damage, 6,213 hit points of damage. Next highest score was the FP4005, the ship barn on his team, which did 5,756. And after that, it was the T110E3 on the enemy team with 3,763. When it came to kills, again, he's got the highest amount with 4. The next high score was the ship barn and the UDES, both got 3 kills apiece. And when it came to base XP, again, he's got the highest amount because he did the most damage, 1,258. And then 1,048 for the ship barn and 989 for the UDES. He fired 26 rounds, got 23 direct hits and 18 penetrations. Damage of 6,213 hit points, of which 840 were at more than 300 meters. Those were the shots he fired across the valley. Received 7 hits from the enemy. 2 of them were penetrations, 5 non-penetrations. And I think both those penetrations actually came from that 430. And block damage of 2,310 hit points. And spotted 8 enemy vehicles. He was just 1 short of what he needed to get the scout medal. 11 enemy vehicles damaged, 4 killed, 2,042 hit points of damage assist. On a premium count, he earned 91,874 credits, got 50,000 credits. I think that's the Veni Vidi Vici. So his total came to 141,874. And after repair, ammunition, resupply, and consumables, he took home a profit of 45,444 credits. He received 4 bonds for getting the high caliber and the Confederate at tier 10. And 1,887 XP times 2 for the first victory, 94 because this is a premium vehicle, a reward tank, and took home 3,868 experience points altogether. Wow! After all that, that was a good game in the T95E6, and you can have a really good game even with that horrible weak spot in that cupola. As you can see, it does bounce up the shells rather nicely, but this tank never got accepted into American service, which is more the pity, I suppose, because the 120mm gun is quite effective. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel and hit that notification button, and thank you for watching.